case of Colonel Steyn was shown live on TV. This is a contravention of the conditions that the court has laid down, that no witness face might be flighted.
So what was the reason?
Well, they say it was a mistake. We reserve our opinion as far as that is concerned, but we've been given the assurance that the footage will be deleted and will not be shown under any circumstances. That will be the only condition.
Who is saying that? Who is the person in charge of this?
The court reporter was here, and the issue was raised with him.
Colonel, is he tevreden met die?
No, it's fine.
Om tegen hem te stellen, zal het terugstellen.
That's fine. No.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, because they're not supposed to do it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Thanks.
They can take out Dricker's Steyn.
Yes. They say the witness turned around
And then?
and faced the camera, and that is the reason why they say his footage was captured.
Okay.
But,
okay.
We will only let it slide on condition that it doesn't happen again, my lord.
Thanks, yeah. Apologize for that.
Thank you. Colonel Steyn, we are on page 46 of your affidavit. The conversation between Longwe and Zandi, and we referred you to the download of Longwe, the time that is reflected there, and we ask you to comment on the time that is reflected there and page 46 of J1, the section 205 of Ms. Kelikuman.
That's correct, my lord. If you compare that time on the Vodacom spreadsheet, it's 18:57, and if you go to the download, it shows 04:57 p.m. And if you add the 2-hour rule, it's exactly in the same time.
And with reference to exhibit K4, the first page thereof, Advocate Mshololo put it to you that there in the shaded portion, there appears page 23.
That's correct, my lord.
And she also referred you to the 15th of October 2014, the third last page on the same exhibit. There appears an entry P4411, page 4411.
That's correct, my lord.
And she put it to you that that is an indication that you are fabricating.
Yeah, that is definitely not true. Yes. Like I mentioned, I did it in the presence of, during my consultation with Advocate Baloyi and Steyn.
And these entries, what do they refer to? What is the purpose of those entries?
The entry on the first page, the page 23, that is my statement, my exhibit 01. And the page 4411, that refers to the page on the Vodacom records, the section 205.
And when were these entries made?
On the morning during our consultation.
Right. Is it during the current session or the previous session?
No, this session.
Yes, we're referring to not the August.
No, not
proceedings.
the August.
This year's proceedings.
That's correct.
Yes. And in the same vein, Advocate Nisi suggested that we've already partly covered this, that the reason why the times don't follow on each other on exhibit K4 is because the information, as he put it, was planted.
That's also not true. It's definitely not planted. That is not the only entry which is not in a numeric order. If you go through the rest of the paper, there's other dates which also not 100% correct.
He also added that the fact that there was deletion of certain information might also have had an influence or an impact.
That's correct, my lord. If you go to the contact list, it's clearly that there was some stuff deleted.
And just lastly, on the issue of the evidence being planted, you responded that you received the CD from the investigating team and that the XRWAP program cannot be manipulated. You confirm that?
That's correct, my lord.
Advocate Mshololo put it to you that without seeing the device itself, the downloads cannot be confirmed. Can one access the downloads without the XRWAP program?
No.
Thank you, my lord. That is all.
So this is a recap of Monday, almost end of day, when they came back from lunch and Baloyi was hot and heated because the cameraman showed Steyn, Mr. Steyn, so he claims. But that's not how it happened. although you guys know I've said it multiple times, can the cameraman just, jiggy jiggy and show us that, Mr. Steyn? So you know what? I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. We got to see the back of his head and his ear. And, I wasn't mad. We saw him, we moved on. What was shocking is how Baloyi described it. I mean, Baloyi is very creative. He's very creative, especially with the use of English words. What you say absolutely matters. He made it seem to the judge as if Steyn's face was like plastered and we all got to see him and we can all recognize him when we see him. We saw the back of his head. I don't know, maybe you guys saw something else. I saw the back of his head. That's not something that I would have ever thought of would be an issue. But it's an issue with Baloyi. Do you know what is concerning about the issue? It's concerning how much he's able to heighten that the media broke protocol and showed the witness's face. Back of his head. Why didn't he say back of his head? I have an issue with that. But anyway, that the media showed his head and he went on, okay? Where is that same level of energy when it comes to other issues in the court? This was his re-exam of Mr. Steyn, okay? It was his re-exam of Mr. Steyn, and it lasted literally less than 10 minutes. Of all the things, okay, that the defense team brought up, and boy, did they bring up stuff. Baloyi literally only wanted to verify, okay, can you talk to me about what Advocate Mshololo said about you fabricating information, and she's going to prove it. And she proved it because you added and you agreed with her, you confessed to her that you are the one who added page 23 on that download document. That's what you want to verify? So Steyn says, yeah, I'm the one who did it, and I did it in your presence. And Baloyi doesn't acknowledge and say, yes, I was there. He just makes him say it again. But, okay. That's all he verified. Second thing he verified, he said, Advocate Nisi suggested that you planted information because the times don't follow. And Steyn just says, no, that's not true. Why are they not proving beyond reasonable doubt? It is the duty of the state to prove beyond reasonable doubt, and just making Steyn come on record to say, no, I didn't fabricate, no, I didn't plant evidence. And not only, I told you about Steyn that he talks a lot. He literally says, that's not true. That's not the only info that's not in numeric order. There are other dates which are not 100% correct. Say what now? I don't even know how Baloyi missed that or chose to ignore that. But Steyn literally says there are other dates that are not correct. AKA, what I'm hearing could be wrong. But it sounds to me like he's saying, yeah, I added other dates too. There's more than one incident. They just know of one, but there's more, okay? There's more. And then the last thing he verifies is to say the contact list was deleted. Kelly Khumalo did delete. We don't care. Honestly, we don't care about Kelly Khumalo deleting. We care about this 2-hour nonsense that you keep talking about. And I'm so glad, Baloyi didn't hammer back on it. Do you know what else I noticed? I noticed that Baloyi refers to Longwe and Zandi. Did the court not read as a whole thesis on court decorum and how, you've got to call people properly? Longwe and Zandi. It doesn't say Longwe, Twala or Zandile Kumalo. No, he doesn't say that. He just calls them Ulongwe and Zandi. The text message, the conversation between Longwe and Zandi. And then immediately after that, he says Miss Kelly Kumalo. Am I overthinking? How come others get to be called with their titles respectfully while others are called as if they are Baloyi's children? Do you know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section down below if you caught that as well. One more thing. Then he talks about the XR program. What XR program? What? He's been calling it an ABM program. Now it's an XR program? And he says, Baloyi says, and it cannot be manipulated. And Steyn says, yes, it cannot be manipulated. Like, that was the re-exam? In my opinion, that re-examination was 100% pointless, okay? But let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts. If the state is losing steam, is the state losing ground? Has Mr. Steyn stained the state's case? Has he dug the grave way below 24 feet? Somebody said forget 24 feet. They are in hell right now in the comment section. So let me know down below your thoughts. That is it from me today. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. This just gives me a nod in terms of that my content is something that you are enjoying. Don't worry, it's anonymous, okay? So just hit that subscribe button and help us get to 40,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. I honestly can't wait. Honestly. Oh my God, I'll lose my mind. But I digress. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all the ads, thank you so much. And I'll definitely catch you on my next upload.